So they have two different ways of looking at this. The first is horizontal, and I suppose that makes the most sense. We line up the x to the thirds, we get an x to the third. We line up the x squareds, we get a result that's x squared. We line up the x's, there's only one x, so we're stuck. And we line up the constants, and we get a constant. So that's all fine and good. You know, what we're tempted to do here is we're tempted to say, oh look, here's y to the third, that's the only one, so I'm going to keep it the same. Here's a negative y squared, and here's a negative y squared. I'm going to put those together and get a thing that's even more negative y squared. And then let's see, we're going to say here's a negative y and here's a positive y, and they're going to fight it out, and we're going to get negative's bigger, so it wins. And then there's only one constant, so we get one constant. Okay. So whichever way you do it, you get the idea. The things that are alike go with the things that are alike. So let's see here. One thing that we might want to be careful of here is that we distribute this negative sign to everything in here. It's going to change the sign of every single one. So we're going to have a to the third, which is now negative. Negative 4a squared. Negative becomes a positive, so I have 12a, and I have a negative 4. And then I suppose I could bring these over. I could bring these over to line up here, and I could say plus 2a squared, and I have a negative 8. So let's see, we're going to have a negative a to the third. There's going to be a fight, and the negative's going to win by 2. There's nothing going on here except a 12a, and 2 negatives make something even more negative. And so that will be my answer. As you can see, the a to the thirds had nothing to collaborate with, and the a's had nothing to collaborate with, so they're just left unchanged. The only thing that changed for them was this negative out in front. Changed both their signs. Other than that, they didn't change much. Okay, quick one.